Welcome to Kampot, the durian capital of Cambodia. This is the durian roundabout. You can see the durian statue there, representing and welcoming you to Kampot. Let's go and visit some interesting places in Kampot. This is the salt flats where they evaporate seawater to get salt from the seawater. Now it's the rainy season now, so there's no evaporation going on, but during the sunny season, they evaporate the seawater. So these are the crystallized salt that they evaporate from the sea, and these are the dirty salt. They still have to refine the salt so that it is just plain sodium chloride, which is clean, and then they package it and sell it. Now this is the secret lake. It's a man-made lake that is made during the Khmer Rouge era with slave labor. Many Khmer people were made to become slaves to build this lake to water the rice paddies that they plant. So many of these slaves, they die from hard labor and starvation, and they are buried in a secret grave, and that's why they call this the secret lake. And it's a very clear lake. You can see the reflection of the clouds on the lake, and people go there to swim, fish, and kayak nowadays. So these are the rice paddy, one of the rice paddy that the secret lake water. So Kampot produce a lot of rice besides durian and peppercorns. So this is the welcoming crab of Kep, a seaside town. Kep is famous for its crab, and you can buy fresh crab at the crab market, and the restaurant will cook it fresh for you. So this says welcome to Kep. That is the welcoming crab. This is the Kep beach. You can see that the water is very stormy and foamy because it has been raining the last few days. This is the white lady of Kep. Legend has it that she is the wife of a fisherman who went out to sea on a stormy day like today and never came back. So every day she sat there and waited for her husband to return. So when she died, they built a statue to honor her, and she is the white lady of Kep, which shows her unfailing love for her husband. So Kep is a fishing town, famous for its crab. And this is the stormy sea again. This is the Gulf of Thailand, and this is the pier, the Kep Pier, where the fishing boats go out and land every morning with the catch. Today is a stormy day, a rainy day, so there's not a lot of fishing boat coming in. And over there is Rabbit Island, where the tourists go to the beach on the island. So these are the tourist boats which take the tourists to Rabbit Island. But today, because it's so stormy and rainy, there's no tourists going to that island. So you can see how stormy the sea is. And it's the rainy season, so there's not a whole lot of tourists coming during the rainy season. This is the view from Bokor Mountain, halfway up there. And because it's such a foggy day, you cannot see the Gulf of Mexico, but it's way over there. So this is a restaurant and resort halfway up the mountain with very pretty plants, and those are the flags of all the ASEAN countries blowing in the wind. So today the forecast is rain. So it may rain a little bit later. Look at the cloudy sky. And we see what we can see here. This is a very beautiful resort with beautiful flats and a good view of the Gulf of Thailand, which we cannot see right now. Those are some pretty watermelon chairs, and it's a resort and a restaurant. So this is the view from the top. Way in the distance is the Gulf of Thailand, but we cannot see it today. Very beautiful resort. On the way up to Bokor Mountain, we see the macaque monkeys. This is the jungle, a tropical jungle. And if you go further in, maybe you see some cobras. So there's wildlife in this jungle. This is the Black Palace. It's the summer resort of King Sunokville. And in the distance is the Black Lady. It looks like Buddha, but it is not Buddha. It's the Black Lady of Kampot. So this is the legend of the Black Palace, made of bricks and black wood. That's why it's called the Black Palace. So it has been abandoned. Let's go up and visit the Black Lady. Now this Black Lady is a spirit. She is also called Grandma Mao, not related to Mao Zedong. Now she is a spirit that protects the travelers, protects the fishermen and the hunters. And she protects them, and every time when the locals go up to Bokor Mountains, they stop and pay their respect to her. Otherwise, she will attack them. So this is the Black Lady of Bokor Mountain, or Grandma Mao. So these are all the animal spirits that they pay their respect by giving them the money. So these are all the animals in the jungle, okay? So plenty of crowbars in the jungle. Don't mess with it. And this is halfway up the mountain. It's fixing to rain very soon. Look at the black clouds in the distance. So we will see what we can see today. Maybe on a sunny day, we can go to the top of the mountain and see the rest of it. There is a macaque monkey. There's lots of wildlife, and usually the macaque monkeys comes out because the visitors feed the monkeys. So that is the jungle, a tropical jungle or a tropical rainforest. That's why there's plenty of rain here. It's called rainforest. And where the wildlife, many macaque monkeys, and if you enter inside, there's other creatures besides macaque monkeys. There's cobras, tigers, and what have you. So it's a cloudy day, so we could not see a lot of good scenery. We have to come back on a sunny day. So this is the temple musicians, okay? Where if you give them a bit of money, they will play some music for you. Okay, so this is where you have the Black Lady of Bokor Mountain. And people come and pay their respect to the Black Lady or Grandma Mao. So we are going to the viewpoint. On a sunny day, you can see the Gulf of Thailand. But today is a rainy, cloudy day. and we cannot see much of a view. Okay. These are the temple musicians. For a small donation, they will play some temple music for you. This is the Peppercorns waterfall. There are raging waters today because it has been raining the past few days. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment. Goodbye.